Hey everyone, one of the coaches at Unga Academy here, and welcome back to our usual chat on the strategies in our portfolio that have performed the best over the last period. As always, before we begin, I invite you to leave us a like, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification bell to stay updated on the release of all our new videos. Thank you so much. Hi, we are the Unga Academy, and we teach traders how to make money in the markets. Our founder, Andrea Unga, had been struggling with trading for years until he developed his automated trading method, which he used to become the only 4-time world trading champion. Subscribe to our channel for free tips and tricks. Okay, so this week we're going to be talking about the metals market, which is a particularly well-known and also very liquid sector. The star of this sector, as you know, is gold, namely the gold futures market. But other futures also belong to this sector, such as platinum, which we're going to talk about later, and also see a strategy on it, but also silver, for example, and palladium, which is a much smaller market than those just mentioned, which trades very few daily contracts and has a very extreme volatility. So I recommend it only to those who are really expert on trading these futures with automated systems. So let's start with the first strategy we're going to see today. This strategy works on the gold future and was developed on a 15-minute time frame. It's an intraday strategy, which means that all the trades are closed at the end of the day. As in this case here, the positions are closed a few bars before the end of the session. And as you can see already from the type of entries it makes, this is a reversal strategy. So it waits for a false breakout on the level of the high or the low of the previous day, depending on whether the entry is short or long, in order to enter into the market. So we'll wait for a breakout, as happened here in this case, of the previous day's high. And after that, the market pretended and went back. You see, it rebounded back below the previous high, and as a result, the strategy went short. As for the long side, instead, the long trades are opened at the breakout of the low of the previous session. So here's the equity line of the strategy. And as you can see, it has performed very well indeed, which is very interesting if we consider that gold is purely a trend follower market, just like all metals really. However, also due to the expansion of this market and the overflow of liquidity that has taken place in the gold market over the last 5 to 6 years, it has begun to show some mean reverting characteristics. Because clearly, the more a market is liquid and has many traders involved, the more difficult it will be to manipulate it in any way, or to see very strong breakouts, because on all levels there are probably very large quantities of contracts that stop large price movements. But despite this, there are still a lot of trend following years. But in the last few months, it seems that the reversal type is starting to pay off. So with a view to diversification, it certainly would be highly beneficial to develop both a trend following strategy, which we know works very well in the gold market, and also a reversal strategy, such as this one, that can protect us and our portfolio when the market does not break up. And consequently, the trend-following strategies may suffer. Let's move on to the next strategy, which, as I mentioned before, has been built on the platinum market. So, a future that is certainly smaller than its predecessor. You can see now that at 9 a.m. Central European time, it's traded around 2,000 contracts. So certainly not huge amounts. But in any case, a very scalable market because it has a big point value of only $50. So half as much as gold, for example. And like gold and other metals, it responds well to trend-following strategies. In this case, we'll enter at the breakout of a price channel built on 60-minute bars. To enter long, we'll wait for the break of a 6-period channel, namely the highest high of the last 6 bars. While instead for the short, we'll wait for a slightly less reliable confirmation from a certain viewpoint, because the breakout will be based only on the last 2 bars. We can see that this strategy has performed very well. So as you can see, reversal and trend following strategies on different markets can perform well over the same period, and this is a very positive thing. The average trade is quite large, $142, especially if we consider that the value of this market is not that large. So guys, it's now up to you to try and build these kinds of strategies yourself, and you'll see that you can and will obtain excellent results. And if there is anyone among you who are interested in the world of systematic trading, I suggest that you click on the link in the description below. From there, you can watch a video of Andrea Unga or get our best-selling book, by only covering the shipping costs, or book a free call with a member of our team. If you liked the video, please leave us a like, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification bell to stay updated on the release of all our new videos. And with that, we'll see you in our next video. Until then, bye-bye.